Hey everybody, Rich down here in the bunker. I just want to say Happy New Year to you all. It is 2024. It's going to be a crazy year. We all know that. Um, but everybody knows every new year it's a new beginning. People make uh, announcements about exercise and weight loss, and I'm gonna go back to school. Their New Year's resolutions. I don't make New Year's resolutions anymore. I have in the past, and I don't know if I have a winning record on my New Year's resolutions or not. But I'm still alive, and I don't weigh 400 pounds, so something right must be going on. But just like you, making New Year's resolutions or not, or a new beginning with the new year and all that, even though every day is a new beginning. Um, and I'm hoping that your resolutions are to prep better, train better, be better, and make sure that your family's safer in 24 than 23. But that goes without saying. So, with the new year, of course, there are new laws. I'll give you one state that I know of very personally is Illinois. Illinois has 300 new laws going into effect the first. Well, the laws run anywhere from water issues, fuzzy dice hanging on your rearview mirror, to firearms. So we're going to get into some of those firearms things with the Illinois, but I want to talk about some other laws that are going on around the state, around the country, I should say, around the country. I've got a few states here that I've kind of looked up on, and this is what's going on. So, state of Michigan, your new laws, crazy state, safe storage laws, which is really a no-brainer. For safe storage, you shouldn't need a law, but there's a law for it. Universal background checks. The state, even though the local firearms organizations say federal firearm background checks are fine. Why do we need a state background check? The introduction of new extreme risk protection orders or red flag laws. There is also a new gun ban for those convicted of domestic violence. And you may think, well, that's a no brainer, but you have to look into the law. It's very interesting and it's very in depth. Minnesota, extreme risk protection law. Again, red flag laws are coming up. Colorado, they are banning the so-called ghost guns. There's about a dozen states now that have ghost gun bans. I'm not sure what a ghost gun is. Not really sure. They kind of push it on as that it's, 3D printer made firearm, which maybe it is, but it can't be a ghost. California, um, they have a new law signed by Governor Newsom about concealed carry in public places. It sounds a lot like the Illinois law, where you can't carry on public transportation, you can't carry at the zoo, you can't carry at public parks, you can't carry at a hospital, you can't carry at any kind of public place. It is currently on hold. Federal judge has put it on hold. It was supposed to go into effect on the 1st of January 2024, but it's not going into effect. They also have another 17 other new, I almost said 1700, 17 other new firearm laws, and some of them are basically new taxes on FFLs and manufacturers and ammo vendors. So those of you in California, everything's going to start skyrocketing too, because they're not eating it. You're going to. Mental health diversions and body armor, about if you can buy body armor or not. So, and that leads me to my favorite state, Illinois, of course. We all know about the firearm and magazine ban, PICA, that has been in court, out of court, more court than I really know what's going on. But that is currently still on the books. The Supreme Court didn't do anything about it. Obviously, the Illinois Supreme Court said, "Oh yeah, sure, why not? That's cool." And that's the one that also has the registration. You were supposed to register between October 1st and December 31st, even though the registration got a little bit longer, or started later, and people had a little bit less time um, to register their firearms. And some did and some didn't. Actually, very few did, and a whole heck of a lot didn't, based on the number of FOID cards in the state. We'll get to that in a second. Some other new laws in Illinois. Let's see. Those moving into Illinois. Why the hell would you want to move into Illinois? I don't know. Shall register banned rifles, attachments, 50 cal rifle or 50 cal ammo within 60 days and complete an endorsement, and within 60 days apply for your FOID card in the state of Illinois, even though the Supreme Court of Illinois calls the FOID unconstitutional, and several senators tried to get the FOID rejected, tried to get it out. Apparently, they didn't do too much because I only saw like 2 stories on it in the beginning of the year. And that's basically gone. All right, beware of new transfer and sales rules for non-FFL, including process and record keeping. Basically, if you aren't a licensed FFL and you are not selling to an individual that you know, a relative, you have to go through an FFL, and they are required to record keep, and so are you. In the process, and there can be a fee. I think it said not more than $25 for that fee. There is a new internet-based system for sales and transfers by the state police, and it shall be updated and available for use January 1st of 24. But these records shall not be retained. Basically, you get hold of the state, and you get a clearance number, and then you can transfer the firearm, and then they will not keep the record, but you have to keep that record, or the FFL has to keep that record. And there are also new restraining order rules in the state of Illinois, if you have a restraining order against you, that they have put into effect. And hold on 1 second, I got to grab one more piece of paper that I forgot all about. So, hum a song to yourself. Okay, you can stop humming. Anyhow, so we talked about not many people have registered their firearms. Basically, a story that was out on the 2nd. Today is the 4th. About 1.2% of legal Illinois gun owners registered banned items before deadlines. And everybody's really pushing the whole thing with the rifle, that you have to register the rifle. There's really no, that I've seen, and it might be out there, commenters, you can tell me if I'm wrong on this one. So I am saying right now, I do not know if you have to register banned pistols or not, banned shotguns or not. I think shotguns you do because of the attachments, but as far as pistols, I'm not 100% sure if your pistol holds more than 15 rounds, if you're grandfathered in, which you should be, if you have to register those. I don't know. So maybe somebody wants to comment on this video and help us out here. But modern sporting rifles, you do. And there's a whole list of them in the law. We even have some very high profile people in the state of Illinois that are saying to Pritzker and the state police, screw you, basically, is what they're saying. All right. And if we go back, if we keep with PICA, Thomas Maggs, who is an attorney, was supposed to have a January 4th today status hearing ordered in the Fifth Amendment challenge to the Illinois gun ban, basically stating that You cannot, it's not fair to incriminate yourself that you own these firearms to someone you don't know or anybody, basically, because you really don't know where this case is uh, is going. You don't know what's going to happen with it. You don't know what happens to the list. If you've registered and all of a sudden the law becomes unconstitutional, what happens to that list? Um, does it get destroyed electronically and physically? Do you get an affidavit back to you that your signature is void and the records have been expunged? Whatever. But that's the state of Illinois. Great state of Illinois. Land of Lincoln and all that kind of good stuff has gone right down the shithole. Anyhow, that's it. Those are some of your new laws. If you live in different states, and even the states that I showed you about, the California, Wisconsin, Michigan, Minnesota. Oh, I didn't say Wisconsin. I forgot about Wisconsin. I don't know what happened in Wisconsin. Probably nothing. They probably threw out a bunch of laws in Wisconsin. But anyhow, check with your local state police. They will know what's going on, or your representative or your senator, and they'll know if there's any new laws, or just go to an FFL. An FFL will definitely know what the new laws are in your state. So sorry for bringing you the bad news if you live in those states, but so it goes. So anyhow, I want to say thanks for watching. Thanks for being a subscriber. Don't forget, we are now on Rumble under PrepU. And basically the same videos that you get here are now on Rumble. So um, hope you had a safe New Year's Eve and New Year's Day. Had a great Christmas. And I hope you'll stick with us and have your friends sign up to be subscribers with us and pass this along to other people. So thank you very much. And as we always say, always be aware of your surroundings. Don't forget, we got a video on that. Always have enough food, water, medicine, ammunition, whether you shelter in place or you bug out. We got 2 or probably 10 videos on that. And prep like your life depends on it. We don't have a video on that, but I think you get the idea. Prep like your life depends on it. Thank you very much. Take care. See you next time.